if you need any other help besides your mat, grab you some blocks, grab your blanket, right? I like to grab a blanket because it gives you a nice lift if you are sitting down or anything, which we are going to do a nice seated pose where we do our foot to our leg. So this morning, first we're going to be in a standing up position, okay? We're going to make sure that our legs are aligned with our shoulders. So what you can come and do, first plant your feet, plant your feet, plant your feet, okay? And make sure you got the heel of your feet and the beginning of your toes, that ball part, right? Planted right. Lifting up your toes, you see that you have balance. Now I can do this, and I am on the balls of my feet, and the back and on the front. You know what I mean? So if you want to, you can also do it like this to gain your balance. So as I shift, I have good balance, a good foundation, okay? The root of your energy has to have a good foundation, right, queens? So as we come here, I explained to you that you can bend your knees first to get you aligned. And as we don't lock your knees, but just straighten them out a little bit, giving a nice soft bend, okay? We're going to take our arms and put them to the side of us and align that. This is called a Tadasana pose in a yoga language, but we call it mountain pose, okay? We're standing up nice and tall, elongating that spine, making sure that our posture is good. Inhaling through our nose. And exhale through our mouth. This is a time that you can be very mindful in how you're feeling. Check in. I'm still lifting my toes to make sure I'm in good balance. I'm not shifting forward like this. Sometimes we shift forward. We want to make sure that we're aligned very good. Breathing in through our nose again, having a nice soft gaze in front of us, I invite you to have. Relaxing those shoulders and exhaling. Finding your safe space, your happy space. Your space where you can connect with you, allowing our solar plexus, our third energy chakra, to just receive, being aware and listening to us, our body, our mindset, learning the power as we inhale, learning your power as you exhale through your mouth. And when we inhale and exhale, we just want to have a nice flow. You want to have a nice flow to what you can do. So I'm going to snap my fingers to the amount of inhales as we stand in our mountain pose. Let's inhale. And exhale. We're taking short inhales and longer exhales. And I invite beginners to try this because it can definitely help you extend your breath longer and help you learn to breathe in a better format. So let's inhale and exhale. And when we take inhales, we stop at the inhale and we exhale with pushing further of a breath that we took in that inhale. So now, moving out of this pose, we're going to raise our arms over our head. You can interlock your fingers, having your pointer finger and your thumb Good. Straightening our arm. Inhaling. And as we exhale, we want to fall gently through the waist, through the motion. Mobility is what we're working on. And exhaling. Coming down. And if here you need a block, then get your block. Folding. Just dropping. This pose helps you with releasing anxiety. Any anxiety that you're feeling, you can take your hands, you can put it underneath your feet. Breathing, inhaling, making sure we're breathing. And exhaling. I want to come to the side for you, queens. Making sure we're breathing. Making sure that we're not shifting all the way forward, that our body is aligned. You could just hold your ankle, you can hold your block, or you can hold the mat. You go put your hands behind your legs without pressing them in, and because it will harm you. And just stay here. Breathing in, inhaling. And as we exhale, we're going to swipe up. Dropping our arms, coming down. Now we're going to go into our second pose, a warrior pose. This warrior pose is going to help you with, again, we're working on releasing anxiety, all that tension that you just have built up inside of you, okay? This is our solar plexus, right? What I've been working on lately. Our solar plexus is that fire. You may feel as if you don't know, like you feel lost, right? And that solar plexus energy, that third chakra energy, your fire may not be lit. So to get that fire lit, there's certain poses that you can do that will help your digestive system, that can help you in so many ways. And when we do that, we're allowing that fire for our third chakra to open up more. Because when that opened up more, then all the other energies, chakras, systems can flow better. You won't understand the power you have within yourself, right? If you don't speak up more. How can we speak up more when our throat chakra is closed? We're allowing people to run all over us. When this is what I was talking about, the foundation of making sure that we don't tip over. We have good balance. We have a good foundation. Okay? So now that we have the root of that energy, foundation inside of the mat, right? We're going to I'm going to let you step back, all right? Get comfortable. Come on the mat, get comfortable. Step back. We're going to take that left leg and have it right in front of us, aligned. We're going to take our right leg and have it behind us, and it's going to be out towards the side, okay? You see me moving, getting comfortable, finding my safe spot, comfortable spot. That's what I need you to do. Get comfortable. Aligning your body, twisting that body, breathing, inhaling. So let's inhale, lifting our arms up above our head, and exhale, twisting to the side as we come down. And let's shift our body to the right. If you need to, again, adjust your feet, then you adjust your feet. Yoga is for everyone, I say, because you find yourself on the mat, right where you are. Be gentle to yourself, be gentle to your body. If you have any knee issues, listen, don't put yourself into this pose position. There's always different routes that we can do to help you, queens. Because we always can move our bodies to bring that energy up, especially that third chakra energy we're working on this morning, to help us relax that anxiety. So as we open up our chest by making sure our right arm is behind us and our left arm is aligned, and we're shifting, inhaling. And as we exhale, we're going to reach down our leg with our right arm and lift with our left arm. Inhaling. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale as we release that left arm, coming back down, putting our elbow on our leg, lifting that right arm in the sky, looking towards that hand, and inhaling. And exhale. Inhale one more time. And as we exhale, we're going to reach our arms down, coming into a nice downward dog position. Okay. This is still working on our solar plexus. We're going to make sure that our arms are aligned with our shoulders. We don't want to be here. Okay, we want to be here, aligned with our shoulders. If you can see me. Okay, we want to be here. Okay, you can lift your butt up some. And we are looking straight at our feet, our toes, down to our sacral chakra, to the root energy. Breathing in and exhaling, lifting that leg up as I don't try to hit my plant. Bringing that leg in and just holding it there. Inhaling and exhaling and releasing that leg. Doing the same thing to the other side. Reaching up and bringing it into that chest. Leaning forward into that and releasing. Breathing. Now we're going to walk our legs up to our hands. And we're going to slowly rise up. Breathing, inhaling. And exhale. Okay. And now we just did our warrior pose on the left foot in front of us, right? And our right foot on the side of us. Now we're going to do warrior pose with our right foot in front of us, okay? And our left foot behind us. So what I like to do to come back into this nice position is come into our mountain pose. One more time. Get into your nice balance. Your toes, making sure you have good balance on your balls of your toes, the front and the back. Okay, just like this. These is your toes. You're balancing on before your toes and the heel of your feet, the bases, right? And it's giving us stability. It's having us set up our foundation of everything that we're about to do with our energy. Okay? When we have a shaky and weak foundation, everything else is not going to fall into place. It's going to also be shaky and weak as well. So, queens, let's now step our right foot in front, or you can, whatever feels comfortable for you, you can step back. Lots of times I like to step back because when I step back, now I can position myself to just get nice and comfortable, okay? If you have any knee issues, this pose you may not want to try. You may, again, join my yoga membership class, and I will definitely give you different variations on poses that you can do that will not injure you. So talk to your doctor first and make sure yoga is for you, because I feel yoga is for everybody, okay? Because we meet ourselves exactly where we are on the mat. So we're taking our right leg, right foot, making sure we got good foundation. We're taking our left leg and we're having it to the side of us, okay? Point it out to the side of us, just like this, okay? And our right leg is out in front of us. You see my yoga mat, it has lines. It helps me with making sure that I'm aligning myself correctly, because in this box, I have my foot lined up here, but I have my foot back here also in the box to help me realize I'm aligning myself, okay? So as I get comfortable, you see me moving my toes a little bit to get comfortable, because we're going to lift our arms, breathing in, inhaling. And we're going to exhale, dropping the arms as we shift forward. And again, moving your toes to find your safe space, your happy space. Okay, making sure we're aligned. Our arms are not here, like in front of us, like this. That is aligned in front of us and behind us. Breathing, inhaling. You can look to the right. Breathing, inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to lift down, shifting down, reaching that left arm on that leg, wherever you can go, and allowing that right arm to come right over our heads. As we inhale and exhale. As we inhale. And as we exhale, we want to release that arm, bringing it to our leg, our elbows to our leg, okay? As we have our arms shifted over us, as we give ourselves a nice stretch, working on that anxiety, that tension, those feelings that you just feel. As we come down to the mat, back into our downward dog position, allowing that leg to come behind us, breathing in and exhaling. Now we're going to go and move on to our next yoga pose, our third yoga pose, and we're going to come on our knees, a tabletop position, right? Tabletop position, right? And we're going to do a child's pose, meaning you're going to get comfortable. You can have a blanket under your knees, because we're going to come into a folded position, and we are going to just lean back and bring our heart energy and our stomach, solar plexus and everything to the mat. Gently, your eye chakra to the mat. Inhaling. And if here you need a block, go grab yourself a block and you can put it where your head is at. You can also get the block and put it behind your buttocks so you can sit on it comfortably to give you a nice a lift. So let's inhale. And exhale. Let's inhale. And exhale. Let's inhale one more time, slowly going in, allowing the chest to rise, allowing the stomach to rise, being aware how you feel, the anxiety that's leaving your body. Let's inhale slowly through our nose. And exhale through our mouth. As we come back up on our tabletop position, we want to move on to our next pose, which is a child's pose. Cow pose that you see me do very often. This not only helps with our lower back and our posture, but it also helps with relieving that anxious feeling that you do feel. So let's come into lowering our stomach to the mat, lowering our chest, lifting our buttocks, keeping that arm straight, inhaling. And as we exhale, we want to round that back, lower that sacral chakra, your pelvis to the mat, inward to that belly button, lifting the chest, lifting the stomach, exhaling. Now let's inhale back into cat pose. Exhale. Let's inhale. Exhale. What helps me be in awareness is having a nice soft gaze in front of me and under me. So let's, one more time, let's inhale. And exhale. Now, as we go into our last pose, we're going to come into a nice seated position. They call this the easy pose, but listen, I remember starting and I had lots of issues with this pose, and sometimes when I get inflammation, because I have fibromyalgia, when I get inflammation in the body, my knees can be like, no, that's not the pose for you, right? So you can, your knees, if you're not having any knee issues, you can just go ahead and try this pose. What we like to do is something like this if you can, and put the other foot on your leg. But what I like to do is just basically go into a nice easy folding pose, sitting up nice and tall, allowing yourself to sit on your butt bone, right? Not your tailbone, your butt bone, nice and tall. And if you need any blocks, you can put your block under your hip, under your knee, wherever you feel if you need more support, okay? You can also sit on the blocks to give you a nice lift, right? You can sit on the blanket folded up, and it gives you a nice lift. If you do have knee issues or ankle issues, right, then sit out with your legs out, making sure you are sitting on your butt bone, okay? And what we're going to do is be here for a second, being aware, inhaling and exhaling. And we're going to go into a seated leg pose where we're going to take our left leg and put it inside of our right thigh. This is where you can have your block, put it under your thigh, the one that is folded into your leg. This one would be my left side, and sit up nice and tall, okay? You could do that by sitting on your butt bone. Inhaling, checking everything, and exhale. Now, let's inhale, allowing our arms to go over our heads, reaching nice and tall, interlocking those hands, and exhale, falling gently to that right leg. As much as you can go. If you cannot go to your ankle, then just be here to your knee, to wherever is meant for you, okay? If you can hold the bottom of your feet, then you do that to give yourself a nice stretch. If you want to just hold the mat, you can do that as well. Breathing in and exhale. Inhale the anxiety, those worries, that fear, and release it all. Does not serve you anymore. One more time. Let's inhale as we rise up. And allow our arms to fall as we exhale. Now releasing that left leg. Shaking, shaking, shaking. I'm going to raise our arms up. And we're going to just fall to our legs to give it a nice stretch. Breathing, inhaling. And exhale. Now we're going to do the opposite side. Put our right leg inside of our left leg. And we're going to sit on our butt bone, not our tailbone. Okay? Again, if you need a nice block right here, maybe this side may be stronger and more balanced than the other side, and you could make it to the ground, right? Or maybe it's not as high as the other side, right? And you may not need a block. It's fine. And it's perfectly fine. Not everyone's sides are equal and balanced, okay? Sometimes I have issues with that, you know? It's all about just being consistent and moving your body to make sure that you're relieving that stress. You're stretching your body to its limits that you feel, right? And it's helping you work your mobility. So let's take our right leg, put it in our left thigh. Let's inhale, reaching up. And let's drop to that left leg. Exhaling. Again, if you only come to your leg, your leg right here in the middle, then do that to your knees. If you want to be here on the mat, you can do that. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling one more time. And coming up. As we exhale, releasing that leg. Shake, 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 shake. Breathing, raising that arm, and coming down to your ankle. Inhaling. And exhale, coming back up. Thank you, queens, for just taking the time out to just dedicate your time, start your fire, because a lot of times our fire is missing and we need to get ourselves ignited and excited and to know our power within. So queens, make sure everything you do it the royal way.